Now is the moment you've all been waiting for. Join me as I welcome Clarion Chukwurah to our studio. You're welcome to Saturday Night.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you.
I'm glad to be here.
You're glad to be here. Are you sure? It's been a long time.
Yeah.
You know, given the fact that you were once here, you started off here and all. You know, so what kept you away? What took you so long to come back? Let's start from there.
Wow. Well, you know, my early years, my formative years as an actress, I did the major works that made me a household name. Yeah. Right here, there was Mirror in the Sun, or at least 80% of all the soaps I'd done in my career were here. But then I moved beyond soaps. I moved into the home video movie industry, you know, and I left the days of television behind. So that's why it's taken me so long, like you say.
To come here. Now, let's say, can we safely say now that the advent of home videos stole Clarion away from us?
I moved forward.
You moved forward. So this is backward. Eh?
No, it's not, you know, but you grow, you know.
Okay.
It's a growth process, you know. I started from the stage to television to film, you know, making. So it's a process.
It's a process.
You know, but then still I'm a rounded actor, you know, stage, television, films, you know, so
it's just as well.
Yeah.
So now looking back, yes, you have gone through different stages. Let's start from the first stage.
Okay.
How did acting find you?
When I was a child, you know, I and my siblings, we used to be brought to this same. It was the same location, you know, way back, you know, when variety shows were shot live, the Barbie show, TV dramas were shot live, you know, we used to come watch, you know, from way back then, and we used to be taken to the cinemas. I knew that I wanted to be an entertainer, I wanted to act precisely, you know, so I joined the theater play groups from when I was in primary school, you know, to high school, and whilst I was in high school, you know, I joined semi-professional theater groups at the University of Ibadan, like Udu Themes, you know, and then went on to the University of Ibadan Performing Company, you know, and also my first TV plays like Playhouse, like my first sitcom television series Bellows Way with NTV Ibadan, you know, so I knew what I wanted to do, so I kept going to the places where
you felt you should be at a particular time.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. So now, would you say that with all that you have achieved so far, you are just comfortable where you are now?
Life is a growth process, you know. I can't imagine. Well, I'll say, you know, it's mediocres that say that there's a point in life, you know, in a process of growth and learning, that they say that, okay, I'm satisfied. Maybe the day before I lay in my coffin, I'll be satisfied.
That's a very long way from now, so let's not even go
Definitely.
there. Now, would you say you did get a formal training for acting?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I did. Actually, my training process as an actor, you know, you went from training, informal training, you know, at the University of Ibadan Performing Company to formal training at the Department of Dramatic Arts, Obafemi Awolowo University. Then it was University of Ife, to my speech training at the in Leeds, in West Yorkshire, Leeds, North England. So yeah, I went through training, informal, formal,
and on the job.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many movies do you have to your credit?
My filmography, in Yoruba language, in English language, in Igbo language, covers almost about 860. Yeah.
Holy Moses.
Yeah.
860.
160.
160.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay, great.
160.
And the beauty of your own kind of acting is you can dabble, you can go in different, you can crisscross.
Yeah.
You do English, you do Yoruba, and I'm sure you probably...
I do Igbo.
You do Igbo.
Yeah.
I mean, you're so versatile as an actress.
Yeah, I am an actress. Versatility, has got to do with depth of talent, development, self-development, of your skill, and experience, as you grow. And then, of course, the fact that you have to keep updating yourself in terms of training, self-development, and self-reinvention, over time.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So all that adds to the honing of your skills, and the wholesomeness of your craft, when you are projecting your craft. Yeah.
Your name itself suggests that you're from the East, and you do Yoruba movies. How did you learn that? How can you even do that?
Well, paternally I'm Igbo, maternally I'm Yoruba, and I was born and raised in Lagos. So
okay, so
yeah. So I can speak both languages that are my paternal and my maternal languages.
Okay, yeah. Your mom is from the West.
My mom is from the southwest. My
Southwest.
father is from the southeast.
From the southeast, where exactly?
I'm from Onitsha.
Okay.
Anambra State.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your mom?
Paternally, I'm from Onitsha, Anambra State. Maternally, I'm from, a combination of Ondo and Ogun states.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You are a true Nigerian.
Yeah. That's...
You are a true Nigerian.
Yeah.
And you're very, very happy about that. I can
Yes,
see that you're
am.
rolling your head that come. Yes. God must have created me on a public holiday.
No, public holiday. God would have been resting. Well, I was born on a Sunday.
Okay. You were born on a Sunday. And now let's go back to your movies. You have been in the movie industry for how long now?
The movie industry, well, my first film was shot and released in 1982. That was Ola Balogun's Money Power. So, but if you're talking about Nollywood, if you're talking about the home video movie industry, I did my first, shot my first home video movie in Today's Dispensation of Nollywood in 1994.
Okay.
Yeah, which was at the inception of the English movie.
Okay, so your career, if you want to put a number to your career, how long has it spanned?
Well, it will be October would make it 35 years that I've been acting, and that's from stage to television to film and then home video.
35 years.
Yeah.
If you were in the civil service, you'd be retiring now.
Exactly. But the thing with the arts
work,
is
yeah.
you don't not just the acting world, the artist, you don't retire. You don't retire because your artistry, is the essence of life for you. Yeah.
Which of the movies would you say is your best yet?
My best yet? I have a lot of movies that, I get some scripts and I'm like a script like Apaye, the one that won me Best Actress, African Actress on Saturday, I picked up that script, I read it, and I'm like, for nothing I'll do the script. This is a woman whose story needs to be told. But that is not to say that that is my best. Neither is that to say that, I did more in that character than I did in, let's say, The Last Supper, another movie that's yet to be released, or that I did more in that than I did in Odudua, which I shot 14 years ago. It's just that as an actor, I have evolved and I have reinvented myself. It does not mean that that's my best or that what I gave into playing Apaye is I did that specially, and have not, done that before. I have.
Okay, now let me ask you this question. Yes, you said you try to interpret your roles very well. How far can you go to interpret a role? For instance, if you're given the role of a prostitute, you'd act it. You would interpret it very well.
Yeah, I will.
Can you go nude?
I've been asked this question before. Yeah, it's not about, we have a societal problem here. We look at the actor who is acting the role. You are not, rather than be seeing, what the actor, means you to be seen, you start seeing that, oh, is it not Clarion Chukwurah? She was naked in that movie. But for you to be excellent, you have to drop your fears. You have to dump your fears. You have to step outside, the mind block of your society. I strive for excellence.
Nice one. So what you're saying now is you can go any length to interpret your script. That's a good one. That's what makes you a complete actress, if you ask me.
Like I said, it's about the fact that I strive for excellence. You understand?
Okay.
And the actresses that I see, I look at myself in their mold, that I look at as my peers, are not people who think, who live within a societal mind block. You understand? I look at the likes of Jodie Foster, the likes of Demi Moore, the likes of Halle Berry. They don't live within some societal mind block. And if I'm looking at those kind of actresses as my peers, that they can't do better than me, so I must have stepped outside
the box.
Stepped outside the box.
Great. So probably that's why you have earned the best actress in Africa. How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel great. Finally, there's one job that, you know, was submitted and got me the crown. You know, it's not like I couldn't have won it all these years before, you know, but this time around, AMA evolved into an institution on this very occasion, and for me, you know, it was the right time for me to have won, to win the AMA Best Actress, you know, because an institution, because that's how I see myself, an institution, you know, alongside institutionalizing, you know, it's just, I feel.
Kudos to Amma for recognizing her work. Yeah. So if it wasn't you, who would you have tipped to have be crowned as the best actress? If it wasn't you.
If it wasn't me?
Yeah.
You mean amongst the nominees?
Yes, and then even outside the nominees.
Even outside the nominees. I think Uche Jumbo is a good actress. You know, I think Mercy Johnson is a fantastic actress. I think Funke Akindele is good at the comedy thing that she does. You know, yeah, there are a couple of them that are good. You know, there are a couple of them that are good.
Nice one. So they have all gotten an endorsement from Clarion Chukwurah. So it's for the records anyway.
Yeah.
Besides acting, is there anything else you do?
Yeah, I run a charity organization, you know, and I have the C3, the Clarion Chukwurah clothing, you know, which we do our designs and sales outside the country, not here. But the NGO, which is the charity organization, is here in Nigeria and also in Kenya, you know, and in Nigeria we support orphanages and poor riverine communities. In Kenya we have a project, the Shilo Community Center, which comprises of the Shilo Community School and the Shilo Women Development and Skill Acquisition Center, that we partner with the Rotary Club of Nairobi, UN Habitat, you know, and some health organizations in Kenya.
What would you say are your landmark achievements? Apart from this Best Actress you got recently?
Well, my first landmark achievement came when I was 20 years old. I won FESPACO. You know, I am the first Nigerian actress to win Best Actress at the All African Film Festival, you know, in Ouagadougou. Wow. That was when I was 20 years old.
Okay.
You know, that was 1984, you know. And my second landmark achievement was when I was at the head of the Nigerian delegation to the Seventino International Festival of Theatre, of which Nigeria was the only country representing Africa amongst 76 countries of the world who participated in that theatre festival, and I was the lead character, and Nigeria won gold. You know, Nigeria won gold ahead of all the other countries were Caucasian American, you know, countries, but it was Nigeria that came up tops, you know, as having presented the best acting and the best play, you know, and that was my, because I'm talking of major landmark. I have won several awards, but those in my, you know, opinion, you know, are my landmark achievements. Being winning FESPACO as the first Nigerian actress to win that, winning gold for Nigeria, being appointed a United Nations special envoy in recognition of my work with women and children through the Clarion Chukwurah Initiative International, my charity organization. I was given the UN Peace Award in September 2010, and then appointed a UN Special Peace Envoy, to conflict areas in Africa.
That's a beautiful resume you've got there. That's a very beautiful one. I'm sure you go anywhere, you will get a job.
Oh boy.
Keep making us proud.
Thank you.
Your movies and your activism.
Thank you.
And of course, we also know you as an NGO who likes to foster the cause of the less privileged.
Thank you.
And so for that, we say thank you so much for honoring us. Thank you
You're
for coming
welcome.
on Saturday night.
You're
It's been a
welcome.
pleasure having you.
Thank you.
And so viewers, on that note, we want to say thank you so much for staying tuned to this week's edition of Saturday Night. Until next week, it's been Saturday Night. Like I always say, be kind to